A Merry Tuba Christmas to you all. Thanks so much for Tim Winger, who runs Southgate Mall. And he's such a gentleman. He was out here setting chairs up, almost enough chairs, to accommodate us. And he's such a gentleman and scholar. Ron, good to have you here. Merry Tuba Christmas to MCAT. And ladies and gentlemen, if you don't sing along, I'm going to stop and I'm going to point you up. Here is a Destus Fidelis. TubaChristmas exists because of Harvey Phillips. He was a tuba instructor at Indiana University, and his tuba teacher was born on Christmas Day. And he thought, what a great opportunity for me to honor my teacher, which everyone ought to do. You ought to honor your teachers. And to come up with this ridiculous idea of 4-part harmony Christmas carols and the world's largest sing-along. So enjoy yourselves this evening. We'll try our best to do the best that we can do, and we'll have a good time together. Sorry about standing, but it's probably good for your cardio, whatever that is. Sounds like we've been rehearsing all year. We kind of ran through everything at 4 o'clock, and then they all went out and ate Asian food and came back. It's a one time a year, though you can get your second one. Al's going to host his on Monday up at Kalispell, and there'll be a TubaChristmas there. Great Falls had theirs last week, and they happen all over the world. This is our 36th here in Missoula, and I'm so happy to be able to keep it going. Some people remember COVID when we were outside for 2 years in a row. They suggested we go back out to the band shell today. It was a fluke and a freak of nature. We might have pulled it off until it got dark, and then you'd all be sniffling and playing in and rubbing your hands together. Hey, here's back-to-back tunes. We're going to do God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen and the First Noel. I heard some choir people over there. Bless you, you're so gracious. There are some kids here, folks here. Wait, that's right, there's an oldster that doing his first one. Look at, of all the folks, I think there's maybe a dozen people playing their first tuba Christmas. Put your horns in the air, your first tuba Christmas. Their first tuba Christmas, which means we should sound better. Look how many veterans we have. It's just fine. Here's Good King Wenceslas, followed up by Go Tell It on the Mountain. Watch out, Go Tell It on the Mountain starts to get a little swingy, which gives you a taste of what's to come. It is Tuba Christmas, but without a drummer in the middle of a mob of tubas, it can sometimes get unwieldy. Please help us thank Rich Brickman, our drummer. They're not watching me, they're just listening to Rich. Rich looks up at me on occasion. Here is the holly and the ivy, and it came upon a midnight clear. tell I don't know the words of the Holly and the Ivy. I turned my back to you. I know the first, the title, The Holly and the Ivy. And someone spoke up earlier, and they know more words than I do, so watch out. If you speak up, you can be on the microphone before you know it. Just ask Alan. Here's a little town of Bethlehem and Silent Night. Some of the tuba players will take it down an octave. You just feel the vibration in the seat of your pants. It's a lovely feeling. It looks dangerous, and the idea of a mass group of tubas sounds scary. But as you can attest, it's not at all. Now, I do often admonish them to play lightly and sweetly and sensitively, all the things that we tuba players may not be necessarily known for, but it happens here and now. There's a couple of times we'll let loose, so watch. I'll warn you about that before we get there. Here is Sleep, O Holy Child of Mine, and the Wassail Song. The wassail is one of my favorites. Those are baritone homes or euphoniums or peckhorns or marching trombones. We have a number of different configurations of what are known as tenor tubas. or small tubas. Our peckhorns are alto tubas. All right, they're in a different key and they're smaller, and they're just cuter and all get out. You just don't want to hear them by themselves. And then we have smaller tubas. Who's playing smaller tubas? Yeah. Oh, I will show. And we have small tubas, big tubas. We have sousaphones. And then look at the cutest. He's the ugliest one here, but isn't that the cutest damn tuba you ever did see? He bought that off an old woman. He did. A Montanan. And look at that. Oh, he's so damn proud. And Jethro's got something. What the hell? That's a British baritone. What we used to call tenor horns. But they have got their own particular timbres, and we try to blend them into one non-offensive sound. We're trying. Here's Joy of the World and We Three Kings. I've got two helpers that are such consequence to pull this thing off. And I just figured out they're both former students from Stevensville, and I taught down the room. And without them, this thing couldn't go on. Could you please help me thank Sean Thacker, the band director at Hamilton, and Jason Graham. Where's Thacker? Somehow, well, you know, because there's not much to do down the pit, you know. So when given an opportunity, they grab onto things. And this is a pretty good thing to grab onto. Better than most things in Stevensville. I had a wonderful time there. Here is, while shepherds watch their flocks and angels we have heard on high. You notice we just do one verse because we just can't fake to pretend to know another verse. Not every. tuba players know that now all the other tunes, please, let's put them right here. Trying to rehearse in the same order. No, whatever. You understand what I meant to say. I'm afraid so. We had so much fun in rehearsal that we try to get to as many tunes as we can. If I just shut up. And now we've got a guest vocalist. Every year we add to the repertoire for a number of reasons, because you want something in addition. It doesn't mean the old tunes and traditional tunes mean any less, but they continue to put out Christmas songs, and this one keeps being funneled at me over and over. So I finally gave up. I asked my friend Don Jaramillo to make an arrangement of it, and then I asked my buddy Scott McKenzie to sing it. And here is, come on up, partner. What's it? Maybe you're going to be a tuba player. You're just drawn to it. Recorded by Wham, and the kids just love it. Here's Scott McKenzie and Last Christmas, I Gave You My Heart. God help us. Don Jaramillo's arrangement. Not the cheesiest Christmas song you've heard, right? So, here's a new arrangement for us. It's written by Ben Kirby, right here on tuba. And he'll have a little solo with it, and it's a cute tune, an arrangement with a different twist to it. So here's Rudolph by Ben Kirby. Here is an interesting arrangement by our own Mike Rosebarski. Right there. Say hi, Mike. Longtime arranger for all things TubaChristmas in Missoula City. All kinds of stuff. This is We Wish You a Merry Christmas, but it's not normal. Aren't you surprised if you know Mike? Here, I dare you to sing along. sing behind mine. And now for even us alumni that don't know all the words. Up with Montana, boys, down with the foe. Old Montana's out for a victory. She'll shoot her backs around the foeman's line. That's football talk. Our time is coming in the old brother mine. Up with Montana, boys, down with the foe. Good old Grizzlies triumph today and tomorrow. And the squeal of the pig will float in the air. That's right, it has to do with the pig skin. We're not killing a pig. The ball is flying through the air in a pass from the tummy of the grizzly bear. Sing along, suckers. Sarah, you are killing it. The horn, get going, kids. All right, I imagine a bunch of us will be at the game tomorrow. I tried to get tuba Santa there, but it didn't work out. But I gave it a try. Good luck to the Grizzly. I'm just glad the game isn't right now. It could happen before. I remember sitting here at TubaChristmas, the screen TV set up, and people are watching the game, and we're playing TubaChristmas. It can work. Well, just so if you're unaware of the fact that we all have our Christmas witness, and so does Santa. So I'm sorry, but I'm going to sing it. Toys to good girls and boys. He's done it for years and years. But who would have thought that Santa has got a special wish of his own? Oh boy, here we go. Santa wants a tuba for Christmas. He knows playing tuba is fun. Santa wants a tuba for Christmas, but please won't you give him one? Santa wants a tuba for Christmas, a bright shiny tuba to play. Santa wants a tuba for Christmas. Oh, please, won't you send one his way? Because Santa knows the tuba blows the jolliest sound you'll hear. What he hopes to see waiting under his tree is a tuba to toot when he finishes through. Oh, well, Santa do a tuba for Christmas. He never got a present before. Santa wants a tuba for Christmas. It's all that he's ever asked for. Santa get a tuba for Christmas. He never got a present before. Santa wants a tuba for Christmas. It's all that he's ever asked for. It's all that he ever asked for. Will Santa get a tuba in his stocking this year? Oh! Ben Kirby and his great student Chris. How about that? Santa and a tuba for Christmas. Oh boy. Okay. Here, old Christmas tree, and away in the manger. I look out, so many of you know the words, and it makes me, when I falter, I have most of them, but it's from my mother. I know Christmas tunes from my mother, and dragging me by the ear off to the First Methodist Church, and I know most of those lyrics, dang it. God bless her. Here it is, Hark the Herald Angels Sing. loudness, but it shouts for it. Hey, that Joe Schuler is still the most mature tubist on stage. I had his age wrong. I had him older. I think he's regressing in age. Joe is 85, and he is our man. Say hi, Joe Schuler. Freaking five. Suddenly I don't feel quite so old. Here's Carol the Bells. You probably don't know the words, but you know the melody. Okay, I flipped the page too far. Sorry. I need to lift my fingers more. Green sleeves will intercede right here, okay? So, I'm sorry, we'll get to it. Don't be too disappointed. There's a tuba playing couple here with their kid tucked in between them. It's so damn cute. And she's still awake. And there's really no hope for that daughter. Two tuba players, Mary, came over from Helena. We got people here from Great Falls. Where are you, Great Falls folks? Yeah, baby. Thanks for coming over. There's all kinds of tuba families. There's the Rosies. There's our Arlie brother and sister. Oh, God. I have them written down somewhere. Tuba ends up running in the family. You can't help it. Who else do we have other family? Oh, the Grahams. The two brothers there and the nephew from Great Falls. Where are you? That's right there. The Graham boys. Have I got others? The Slaters right here, of course, and the one in between is not here because he's getting some FBI designation. He's a local cop here in town, but grandpa's here, grandson's here. We're just missing a cop in between. Lots of stuff running the family because of situations like that. Oh, it's so cute. Here is Carol the Bells. Now, finally. Now there's some old people in the group, but by and large there's teachers with students here because kids can play their whole life and never play a damn melody on tuba. All right, and once you play a melody, it's like, wow, that's so cool. Teachers and you students, show yourself now. Teachers and students. God bless you. All the way from Dillon, all over the place. Great Falls. The gal from Dillon, she's a saxophone player. The band director, she learned how to play tuba so she could bring her kids over here every year. God bless you. Good girl, Kate. Yeah. And there's a few new ones this year. We got some new veteran teachers down there. Pippin over here at Florence took over Jennifer's job. And he's got kids here, and then this cat from Corvallis, Skylar. Oh, he's playing in a gig. He brought his kids and played rehearsal, and he's doing a gig down in Hamilton. I know it's Corvallis. It's an inside joke. I taught there too. There's good Christian men rejoice. I'm always afraid I'm going to get hit by a bolt of lightning, so watch out, you people in the front row. Took an audible right there. I was hoping we'd all end together. Pretty dang close. Oh, is this it? Is this the one, Al? So during rehearsal, I said, we do foom, 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 but no one knows the words. Alan said, well, nobody? So I gave the microphone. Oh, look, it's like a punk now. Takes out his cell phone. Hello. This is Al Slater. He and I are both old band. Right, and an old brass player. This is Al.
Some of us are older than others. On December 5 and 20, boom, boom, boom. On December 5 and 20, boom, boom, boom. He is born of God's pure love, the Son of God, the Son of God. He is born of Virgin Mary on this night so cold and dreary, boom, boom, boom. Shining stars from heaven above sing, boom, boom, boom. Looking down where Jesus Christ sing, boom, boom, boom. Oh, come rejoice, oh, come rejoice, oh, come rejoice, rejoice. Come and lighten the night's obscureness with your light and dazzling pureness, boom, boom, boom.
You're a good man, Slater. Yeah, our careers match with each other all over the place, and it's so much fun. That his mother-in-law lives here in town, so Al always comes down to our event. And I used to always come up to Kalispell and bring my kid with me when Tony Rudbach was still alive. Now I have rehearsal on Mondays. I'm sorry, buddy. Hey, here is Patapan. Wait, do you know the words to this one too? We didn't rehearse it. There's a whole front row of friends that saved my butt year after year after year. These front row euphoniums know the tunes, and when I'm lost, I just follow them. 33. Hey, just in case you weren't here last year, who wasn't here last year? Well, you guys probably don't know that Jaden Took graduated from college 1 year ago today. Is Grandma here? It's one of my favorite TubaChristmas stories that in the middle of the gig, this gal got up and walked all the way up the carpet to me. I thought, geez, we're having a heart attack or there was a bomb scare, something horrible going on. Nope, she came up, she was so damn proud that her grandson graduated that morning. It was so cute. And I never ever, and Jaden will never ever live that sucker down. If I have anything to do with it. Hey, folks, and I was going to let it go, but it seemed like a wonderful opportunity right there. It's okay, you graduated, you got a job already, pretty good, and a job that you can stay in Missoula. Oh, that hot day. Hey, thanks so much for coming out and making us part of your, I've got people up here saying, hey, Debbie, turn the mic away, to make sure and make this part of your holiday plans and sharing. It's so dang much fun. If your parents have brought your kid up here, you just have to stay here until the gig's over. So maybe we'll just start reading some stuff, and we'll go till the lights turn out. No. We'll do the tune that gets the most applause, and it's a combination of Jingle Bells and E.E. Bagley's American National Emblem. Right, stuck in the middle of this march, and we all kind of go, "What is that doing?" And then it comes, and then the Jingle Bells comes back. And hey, there's a couple of lovely scarves still available. So if you see my minion afterwards, we'll make you a hell of a price on it. I think all the hats are gone, aren't they? Oh, he's gone. Great. Hey, there's one hat. Thank you, Benj. If indeed you're looking for stocking stuffers or stockings, and there goes a fellow future tuba player. Here is Jingle Bells. Merry Christmas to you all, and Merry Tuba Christmas. TubaChristmas. We're gonna drive home safe in our balmy weather. No chance of ice tonight.